Welcome to your final week in the Feast series. I'm so thankful that you have joined me. I hope you have learned something useful and that you have tried some delicious new flavors that you can include in your new way of eating as you begin this plant-based journey. This final week, I just wanted to review a few tips, a few bits of useful information to help you as you move forward along this path. So today we're going to talk about the importance of exercise. It is true that exercise is a very inefficient way to lose weight. Changing when you eat and what you eat and the amount you eat is far more effective in weight loss. In fact, you can change those three things and have a ton of weight loss without any exercise at all. That being said, exercise is vitally important if you want to live a long, healthy life and be able to have the strength and independence you need as you age. So, a couple reasons why exercise is so vitally important. If you are someone who has joint problems in your family or someone who wants to prevent having achy joints as you age, it's really important to move every day. Being a little bit overweight, even by just 5 or 10 pounds, adds a lot more pressure to our joints. So being a healthy weight is one of the really important things we can do to protect our joints. But movement is so important. When we don't move, we signal to our bodies that it doesn't need to keep creating synovial fluid, which is the fluid that cushions our joints. Moving your body daily signals to your body that it needs to continue to produce that synovial fluid to protect your joints because you will be using them. So that's something that's really important for you to do if you want to avoid painful joints in the future. Also, it's really important to incorporate strength training in your exercising. That's because after the age of 30, we start to lose a small percentage of our muscle each year as we age. So we need to be doing something to replace that lost muscle because having a strong body as we're older is what's going to help us to live a happy, independent, healthy life. It's also really important to remember that just eating a bunch of excess protein doesn't mean you're going to put on a bunch of muscle. Exercising your muscles is how you put on muscle. And there's plenty of protein that you need in the form of amino acids to build plenty of muscle on a plant-based diet. If you don't believe me, just watch the Game Changers movie. So I want to talk about a few things. If you are extremely overweight, focus on changing the way you're eating first. And then as you start to see changes in your body and you start to feel better, introduce exercise that feels good to you. You need to look at your personal circumstances, wherever you are on your, life of healthy eating continuum and healthy lifestyle continuum. So when I had really little kids, my babies were horrible sleepers at night, and it was very important for me to sleep when they took a nap. That was the most important thing for me to do to protect my health. But I also found that if I could get 20 to 30 minutes of exercise in a day, I just felt so much better. And then as my kids have gotten older and my schedule has gotten a lot more stable and predictable, I have been able to incorporate strength training, running, dancing, whatever sounds fun at the time, hiking, any kind of movement. Our body loves variety, and you just need to think of what you enjoy and do that. So there are really great videos, dance fitness videos on YouTube. Fitness Blender is one of my favorites. There's a bunch of free apps you can use for exercising. I have a neighbor who really relies heavily on making sure she has a workout buddy, and as long as she has someone who's counting on her, she will be there. You also need to think about what time of day is best for you. My personality, as far as physical movement goes, I would choose sitting and reading a book every time over exercising. So I know that in order for it to work for me, I just have to get out of bed and do it. I feel so good when I do it, but I'm not one of those people who just loves to work out. So that is the best time for me. But maybe you have a job where you just need to get up and go. And so maybe you can work out on your lunch break or hit the gym on the way home or work out right before dinner once you get home. And that leads me to where you work out. You just need to find a place where you know it's going to happen. A lot of us waste a lot of money on gym memberships. I just buy the Fitness Blender programs and I stream them on my computer or cast them to my TV, and I just have these really compact weight sets that have a large variety of weights in a small amount of space, so I can work out anywhere, in my bedroom, in my family room, in my basement, and I really do well just working out at home. It's easy for me to just get up, get my workout in, get going with my day. But you need to figure out where that needs to be for you. My husband loves to be doing anything sports related, so go to the park or go to a basketball court. That's where he's going to want to get his workouts in. It's also really, really important to do your strength training 3 to 4 times per week. It doesn't have to be for hours. It can be 20 minutes, but you need to make sure you're getting it in. So right now my structure is I do upper body strength training on Monday, lower body strength training on Tuesday, some kind of core or HIIT cardio thing on Wednesday, and then I do arms again on Thursday and legs again on Friday. And that's my exercise routine. That way I'm giving each muscle group a little bit of a break. They're getting 2 days of rest in between when I work them again, but they are getting a good solid workout twice a week to help maintain that muscle strength that I want to have going into my older years. And you need to, if you're exercising, make it count, but a good 20 to 30 minutes of sweating and working hard is sufficient. It doesn't need to be 2 to 3 hours a day. If you're really strapped for time, 3 times a week will do it for you. So just think of what's going to work best for your life circumstance right now. So I wish you the best of luck in developing a healthy exercise routine that you can modify and adjust over time to fit your needs, to make sure that you are making your health a priority.